Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video talking about Peach and how she done tried to retract her statement that she made on her TikTok live. Now, we all know that she was talking about her mother-in-law and how they got into it one day back when Gregory McKay was maybe about 1 year old, and the mother-in-law was saying how she didn't like her, couldn't stand her. She was the worst person that could have ever got with her son, blah, blah, blah. And she was talking to the mother like disrespectful, like she didn't have any sense. And so the sister and the brother came out, and the sister was saying that you can't talk to my mother like that. You don't talk to my mom like that, and whatever. And they jumped her. She said they jumped her. So the brother and the sister apparently jumped her. So she's trying to say that she was, going back and forth with the sister saying, you effing your brother, you effing your brother, is you acting like you his woman or something. And she's trying to say, oh, I just hate when people are so slow, got comprehensive disabilities. I'm paraphrasing, and how they just don't pay attention and they weren't listening. Yes, boo, they were paying attention and they were listening, because it's the way that you phrased it, and you know what you be doing. You know what you be doing. You know that's what happened. That's why you put it the way you put it. You did not explain it the way that you were explaining it to it in this backtrack that you're trying to do now. This is not what you said. So you're trying to say this is what I was saying. No, it's not. Because if that is what you were saying, you would have said it that way, but you didn't. So you said that you was saying that the brother and the sister who jumped you were saying each other. So you said you weren't talking about your husband, you was talking about his brother. But why would you, the question is, why would you be yelling at the sister, asking her, is she effing him, acting like she his woman, if you and the mother-in-law, was going at it about wood. You and her was going at it about wood because she can't stand your tail, because you was the worst person that ever came into their lives, the worst person that her son could have ever gotten with. So why in the hell are you yelling at the sister about his older brother and her screwing him and acting like she his woman? I mean, why? The conversation was not about him. You and the mother was not going at it about the brother. You were going at it about Wood, your husband. So that's what lead people to believe that you were saying that your husband and his sister was together in that manner. Makes no sense, Peach. Make it make sense, girl. What was you and the mother-in-law going at it about? What were you guys arguing about? Wood, your husband. She don't like your A, and she was letting you know that. That's what the argument was about, and you started getting very disrespectful to the mom. So the older brother and the little sister came out and said you can't talk to her like that, and that's when they jumped you. So what is the purpose? What else happened, or what is the purpose? There's nothing happened. What's the purpose of you asking her and yelling at her about the brother? She wasn't defending him. She was defending Wood, because that's what the conversation was about. Wood. Therefore, you was talking about Wood. There was no reason to be asking her what you acting all crazy for, acting like you his woman. Is you effing him? You effing him? There's no reason to be asking her that about the other brother. For what? What was the purpose? What will be the purpose? Stop trying to backtrack because you messed up and you went out and told a secret, a deep, dark secret of this family that you shouldn't have opened your mouth about. See, because you were in your feelings because of what happened with your husband, of him going allegedly cheating on you. You was all up in your feelings and you want to make her hurt just as bad as your husband made you hurt. Like you said, you didn't backtrack from the part where you said, I want to make that B cry like that B, your husband, made you cry. You're going to get him back for that one. You're going to get him and you're going to hurt his mama because he hurt you. Well, his mama don't even got nothing to do with this. This about you and your husband. You should be going after him. Hurt him. Girl, why can't you just hurt him? See, this is what people get mad with you about. This is what people don't believe you. Why people don't believe you. You laying up in the bed with him and all this here stuff and this, that, and the third. You'll be taking him back if you ain't already took him back. Because like you said, the cheating don't hurt. It's not that he cheated on you. It's that you thought that everything was good between y'all and there was no issues, no problems, and you don't know why he would have went out there and he would have cheated from the get-go. That's what hurt. So, but you got so deep into your feelings instead of going after him, you want to go after everybody that's involved with him, especially his mama and the sister and the brother, because you're going to come out and say something about something the brother did. And it's not about essaying the little sister, which you trying to backtrack and say, oh, it was him. This is what I said. I said it was the brother and the little sister who I found out was sleeping together. And she was a child then, and he was older, an older person. So it was like we're going to say it was an essay. He took advantage of this child, a pervert, pedophile. So that's not the words of your mouth. That's what you're trying to say now. You're trying to backtrack and say, oh, no, it wasn't my husband. It was the brother who essayed her. No, I didn't say it was my husband. I didn't say that. But you did. You didn't explain it the way you sit here explaining it in that video that you made trying to backtrack. See, somebody got to your tail and they told you, you better go it probably was your husband. But then again, I think it was the brother and the sister and the mama. Somebody that came and got you and told you, you better take that down. Because if you don't take that down, you're going to get it real bad. You're going to get it worse than you got it before. And you might not recover from it. That's probably what they told you. And that's why you done ran to get on this video and try to backtrack your statement. No, boo, ain't no backtracking. No, you said it, you put it out there, and it's out there. So you're going to have to deal with the consequences. And another thing, honey, I'm telling you right now, because it looked like somebody really done punched you in the eye. It seemed like every time we see you, that eye, it looks darker and darker every time. 1 minute, it'll look like it done healed a little bit. Still a little tad dark under there. But in this video, it looked like somebody done re-punched you in that eye. It looked horrible. And I'm telling you, I know my medical, because I go with the medical school. I worked in the medical field. Your face looked like it's sloping a bit on that side where the black eye is, where it's so dark. Because if I'm facing you, looking at you on that video, it'll be your right eye. Your face is sloping on that side. You got a slope. You might need to want to go get that checked because you see, you're allegedly pregnant with twins. And you want to go get that checked. Make sure everything is okay. You know, God don't like ugly, girl. God do not like ugly. People always think they're getting blessed by God. Putting God all up in their mess. I wish y'all stop putting God up in y'all mess, because God ain't got nothing to do with this. You just did a live where you were saying that you ain't about no spiritual money. You want money right now. You ain't any leaks. I'm paraphrasing. You ain't about that spiritual stuff. But then you'll come out here and you'll start, when you're crying and boo-hoo, you'll start talking about God. I wish y'all people stop that mess, because God ain't got nothing to do with this bullcrap mess y'all be having going on in y'all lives. Keep him out y'all mess, because he ain't got nothing to do with that. You wonder why you're going through the things that you're going through now, and you thinking you're getting blessed by God. The devil do bless as well, because you sold your soul to the devil when you cursed God and said F God. You sold your soul to the devil. And that's my opinion, because when somebody say that, curse God like that, that mean they sold their soul to the devil. Like you said, you a vengeful person. You know who you are. That's why you ain't got no friends and you don't want no friends. Because you a vengeful person and you will say stuff and you will do anything and whatever. Yeah, and I believe that. I used to be like that too. But I believe that. I believe that. I wasn't that as bad as you are, but I used to be like that. My mom used to always tell me, your mouth gonna get you in a lot of trouble. She used to tell me that all the time. Your mouth gonna get you in a lot of trouble. I was horrible. I was bad. But girl, I'm done. I'm done talking. Stop trying to backtrack, because we know what you said. If y'all like this video, please subscribe.